This is the Gillette building, and it's situated on the Great West Road near Heathrow. It's towards London as you leave Heathrow station, and this was Gillette. And probably the manufacturing. There was the Firestone building which further up the road, but that was demolished over a weekend some years ago. And what took me were the bronze statues which are by the main entrance to the Gillette building. Classic garland, but instead of a Medusa we have a very clean shaven man, which is on the breastplate of the armour. This is on the base, the pedestal of the statue, the sculptor. What is interesting is the date. I initially put the building as earlier, thinking it was 1930s, but it appears that it was built in the 1950s. And then when I look at the design and the method of building, which is brickwork, it looks very similar to Guildford Cathedral, which was designed by Mund, and is also a brick building of some considerable height. So there's very much a similarity between the two. Beautifully executed. Not sure who cast it, but there was a firm in Reading which was a principal bronze caster, and I believe did the casting certainly for Hepworth, and I think also for Henry Moore. So this is the Gillette building on the Great West Road, very close to Heathrow. So if you're flying in Terminal 3, take a left. A few miles out, you will come across it on the Great West Road. One of the industrial icons once adored this road, this prosperous road, the Great West Road, A30. As I walk along the front of the Gillette Industries building, there's some touches of irony. Beside the gate, the entrance gate, it's a rather fetching traditional style of housing, still with the metal television aerial postings. So we have plankton, tropical palm, a yew hedge, a garden wall. No, I'm just looking at the architecture. Interesting. Probably worn thin with you if you've been here any length of time. No, that's it. When was it built? When was the factory built?
Many years ago.
Thank you. I'm admiring the gatehouse. Obviously in those days, before you commuted, you lived here and you had a permanent residence. Yeah, lovely, isn't it? With the planktons and the yew hedge. Rather a nice building altogether. Thank you very much. Careful on the road. A very nice security guard keeping his eye on things. And there are the flagpoles that once adored and had the Gillette emblem fluttering. Very interesting little building to walk around. Hope you enjoyed. Hidden by the scaffold is the clock tower of the Gillette Industries building. High, prominent, so from all directions you're able to see if you're going to be late or not to work, and have your pay docked and a scolding. More things come to light the more attention you actually pay, and as you spend time to think about the building, the design. The factory never stopped at the wall. It continued adjacent to the road, and we have here several yew trees have been planted. In this example, one of the yew trees carrying berries. So it was landscaped, the front of the building was landscaped. Now a cycleway, this leads into Belgravia, London, by Chiswick. So a wonderful touching point that the building extended, was forested, and I think some of the original boundary posts are here, but I'm not absolutely sure, but I think they do look, well, a few do look original. So it's a wonderful example that it's been retained. Beneath the yew trees at the front of the Gillette building, the clock tower, the sculptures, Thomas. Shall we look across? To what is now there? That's a feeder road to the Great West Road.